Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. It is beautiful September. We are still in September, actually. We finished up our canola field last time we were together. You know, it's been a while since we've had a get-together over the weekend. I think it's a long time coming, so I thought, you know what? It's nasty outside. We've got about a foot of snow. The storm hasn't stopped quite yet. I think we're still supposed to get a little bit more, but oh well, what are you going to do? Sit inside, play some video games. That's what I say. We're stocked up on food here at the RQS satellite office in West Michigan. I haven't heard from the home office since the storm. Apparently they don't really care about how we're doing, as long as they're all happy out there in Walla Walla, Washington. Hope they're having a good Sunday. So what are we doing today? We are working on potatoes. I almost forgot about these guys. I was going to get to October so we can move on with, I think, what will amount to be our last harvest on Tranquil Waters. I believe, if I am not mistaken, if we look at our map, we've got carrot, carrot, and carrot. So those three will be in October. And then we've got corn and soybeans. They're also in October. And sunflowers. I think we've got... Oh, yeah, we've got... Okay, so we've got carrot, 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 sunflowers. We've got sugar beets. That's right, sugar beets. And we've got, like I said, corn and soybeans. So October is going to be busy, but it will also be our last harvest month. We do still need to purchase field 17 and the woodlands over here. Now, I noticed something after our last get-together. I was checking out our productions, looking at our old milk, and I saw this isn't good. Our milk has been full. I'm wondering how long our hydrogenated, I don't know what that is, homogenized milk, hydrogenated. I don't know where my brain's getting that. Homogenized milk is full. So I set it to selling because I don't feel like dealing with it. So we're going to be bringing in some cash with that. Quite a bit of cash. I don't know how long it's been sitting there full. Probably for 3 months now. Didn't notice it. So what do we have today? Well, we are using the the T440. It's kind of dirty. That we leased a couple months ago. And I went ahead and leased this potato head for it. This potato head, let's just say, is designed to harvest quickly. Let's go see how quick, indeed, it can harvest. I believe it is in the 60-mile-an-hour range. I think it can harvest as fast as this vehicle can run, if I'm not mistaken. Let's set up a GPS for this thing. Oh, and finally, huge news on Tranquil Waters. I'm so excited to tell you all. Oh my goodness. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it. I will fill you in on the details post-haste. I think it's 90 we want. I can't see the lines. The lines are wrong. Now the lines are right. Let's lock in those lines. Let's fire this puppy up and let's see exactly how quickly it can harvest. Oh yeah, okay. I think this is called fast farming. Can we get up to 62 or 60 before? Yes, just in time to get to the end of the field. That's lovely. I told you we weren't going to mess around. See how long it takes to straighten out. I told you we weren't going to mess around when it comes to harvesting our potatoes, carrots, and sugar beets. We were going to get these things knocked the freak out. So what is the big news, Brad? What's the dealio on Tranquil Waters that you're so excited about? Well, I'm going to tell you. We finally have pig food being produced on Tranquil Waters. I know. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Can you imagine in real life? I can't even imagine what that would be like. This truck, this equipment has got to be the better part of, oh, I don't even know how many tons it's got to weigh. It can't be light. Yeah. I think the person carting would have a hard time keeping up with you. That's just a guess of mine. But yes, we finally have stinking pig food being produced on Tranquil Waters. And I kid you not, it's almost fitting that it gets produced now. It really is almost fitting because... Oh, wrong button. It really is just about fitting because pig food was one of... Oh, come on, Brad. Pig food was literally, I think I can say, the first animal food I wanted to produce when we started Tranquil Waters. I think I remember getting into this map with the belief that we are going to produce pig food, we're going to produce cow food. Those are going to be our two main our two main incomes. Well, little did I know that we weren't going to be getting into pig food anytime soon until we got to literally one of the last episodes of this map. But we got there, nonetheless. We got there. The canola pushed us over the top. We ended up with about 155,000 liters of canola, in case you were curious what we got from that field. That field over there, our most southeast field. And I dumped it all into our pig food producing silo, our production silo. The one that we put down, I think the first or second episode of Tranquil Waters. It was early on that we invested in that silo, and it's been sitting there not doing anything for this entire series. Well, I guess it has been doing something. It's been holding onto some products. That's what it's been doing. That's about all it's been doing. But now it's making pig food, and I have no idea. I mean, look at the flex on that thing, and I have no idea if it'll even. I don't know. I don't know how much money we're gonna make from it, anyways, because we'll probably be done with the map by the time it actually gets to a point where we can sell some pig food. Oh, this is almost silly. Oh, see that? Yeah. Yeah, that didn't work out well at all. You got to have a good straight bead locked in before you lock in the GPS. Otherwise, it gets pretty squirrely. No. Get on track. Get on track. There you go, buddy. Wait, are you... Something is clearly not right. I wonder if I broke my GPS. Let's get this cleaned up. It's probably just because I've been going at this thing pretty funky. You know what? I have a feeling I wasn't locked in on that one. Maybe we just shouldn't use GPS. Maybe we should just... eyeball it and go to town. I think that might actually be easier at this point. Then, let's give it a go. Let's see if I can just wing it without GPS. So these potatoes are supposed to go for pig food. Makes me wonder how our hired helpers would handle this kind of speed. That wasn't too shabby. I think I can kind of manage without the GPS to some extent. It gets a little bit squirrely up the upper speeds. I would have liked to have waited till next month to harvest the potatoes. I kind of wish we could, because that way we could pretty much just... Well, I guess, yeah, you can't do that. I was going to say, this is our only potato field, so you can't mix potatoes with carrots, I guess, unless you're making a delicious pot roast. Oh, doesn't that sound good? Pot roast sounds pretty good right now. I was actually thinking about... Get over a little bit there, Brad. I was actually thinking about making a pot roast this weekend. But have you all... Now, I don't know where you live, but in my neck of the woods of the US of A, meat has gotten quite expensive. And I went to the store and was looking at the cost of making a pot roast. Of course, potatoes and carrots aren't that big of a deal. You know, you can kind of wing those together. Get a little air there. But holy cow, is the beef expensive. It was going to be $20 for a chunk of meat I needed for a pot roast. And that wasn't even like grade A high quality meat. Like, it was the cheapest meat I could find, and it had like a 20% chance of anthrax, so it was on sale for $20. I'm trying to think of all the different diseases that Little House on the Prairie. I don't know if any of you are Little House on the Prairie fans. I used to watch that show religiously. I've actually gone back to it a few times. It's just one of those feel-good, wholesome shows, right? I mean, come on, Charles Ingalls. Plus, it's farming, so you got that going for you. But they dealt with some nasty illnesses on that show. They had the anthrax. They had the typhoid. They had the rabies. They had the scarlet fever. I'm trying to think. It was anthrax, typhoid, rabies, scarlet fever. I think there was some other... Oh, yeah, I was thinking there was a blizzard one time. But that wasn't a disease or anything. That was just people freezing to death outside. But yeah, they had some nasty on that show. I remember when I was a little kid watching that show, and they were doing the, I forget which one it was, if it was the typhoid or if it was typhoid or anthrax, I forget, but it was the one where they found a bunch of rats. I think it was a bunch of rats in the flour. I think it was rat feces or mouse feces or something like that that caused the disease. And I remember just being kind of paranoid about that for the longest time, thinking that, you know, man, I hope my mom stores our flour, you know, safely, because I don't want to end up with, you know, the Black Death after eating some cookies. And there was the one that was those dudes with their sheep. I think it was their sheep came down with some kind of an illness, and they said, "Screw it, we're gonna sell the meat anyways." Good for nothings. Big weekend for football, wild card football. If you're into football, should be a fun weekend. Should be some decent games, I would think. Hopefully this weekend. Of course, my beloved team is not making it to the postseason party. As usual, they have decided that being in the playoffs is not important once again this year. Oh man, just for once I would love to cheer on a team that wins. How fun would that be? I've picked some doozies, I'll tell you. Chicago Bears, I have zero confidence in them. My beloved Cubs did finally win a World Series, but that's probably going to be the last one I see them win in another, probably my lifetime. Fortunately, I'm not an epic baseball fan. I enjoy baseball to some degree when it gets to the playoffs, but that's with a lot of sports, right? Playoffs are always more exciting, especially if your team's in it. I'm thinking I'm gonna whip out the old American Truck Simulator this weekend and go on a bit of a drive. I haven't yet tried out their Winter Wonderland. I was watching Jeff Favignano had a video of a job or two he did with this Winter Wonderland event. And it looked pretty sweet. I'm hoping my wish list for American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck, I guess you could throw that in the mix. I don't think it's going to happen. I know a lot of people have wanted both visual damage, but that's not going to happen. And I thought they would by now have dirt and the ability to actually wash your trucks to clean them. I'm not so sure that's ever going to happen. I get the feeling that with Euro Truck and American Truck, these companies that they license, Kenworth, Peterbilt, Scania, etc., don't particularly want their trucks to be shown dirty. That's my guess. as to why we don't have a dirt layer. Maybe they will someday. I don't know. I have my doubts. That's a game that continues to improve and evolve. And I get the feeling that it seems like what they add to the game is very player driven. And I guess by that I mean I think they listen to their audience, their core group, their main player base. That's the feeling I get. And I'm just looking at the things that they add through these updates. Isn't it fun with... See, I think it's really fun with American Truck and Euro Truck. That's the part I really like, is you're not waiting for 3 years for a new version to come out to get new features. And some really cool new features. You just need to wait till the next update, and most likely there's going to be some cool stuff added. Sometimes it's simply graphical stuff, but a lot of times it's things that really improve the game and really improve the gameplay. And I really like that about American Truck and Euro Truck. I'm just saying, you know, wink wink, Giants. Now I understand Giants is never going to switch to that. You know, they're never going to switch to that formula. They're not going to be doing that stuff. But wouldn't it be interesting with Farming Simulator to... like every 3 months, like I think with Euro Truck and American Truck, it's about every 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months. Maybe lately it's been a little bit more. I don't know, but I just think it's kind of fun. And you see these updates that come out. You know, you're not going to be springing money. You're not going to have to reach into your pocket and get out another 40 or 50 bucks. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. They have DLC. They have, for ATS, they keep coming out with states that are 20 bucks a pop. They're not cheap. I get that. But you don't have to buy them in order to get the benefits of what they give on the updates. You know what I'm saying? So like when they added what's it called, GPS, speaking GPS. No, not gonna happen. How about that? Oh man, wait, is that it? Yeah, okay, that's right. Our trailer only holds treat. Our trailer only holds 200,000. Oh well, what are you gonna do? We'll just keep going until we fill up again. But yeah, I mean, you get things like that. You don't have to pay for them. They give them to you. If you want to expand your map and you're traveling, you buy another state, or you know, in Euro Truck you buy an extension of Europe or whatever it might be. But you don't have to. You can buy the base game on Steam, I think a lot of times for like $5. I think it's like $5 when it goes on sale. Or on G2A, you can get it for like $5 easy. $5. And you're off to the races. You're driving a truck. And you get all the updates for free. And then every once in a while, if you feel like, you know, I've kind of seen everything I want to see, I kind of want to, you know, expand my driving, you know, throw down 15 or 20 bucks and get the West Balkans or East Balkans pack, or get another state in ATS. But regardless of what you decide to do, your investment initially was like $5. I don't know, how much is American Truck now if it's not on sale? Is it like 20 bucks? And I'll tell you what, it runs smooth as butter on my PC. I do not get any kind of little hiccups and stutters or any other nonsense. Hopefully I'm not making anybody out there sick with watching this harvest. I'm feeling a little nauseous. Ooh, those birds about hit us, didn't they? I don't know if we're going to be able to polish off this field. I'm just going to pick up a few strays. Let's take it inside the cab look. That'll make us ill. I don't know if that's worse or better. Actually, I think it's better. I don't think I get quite as dizzy. Kind of glad I killed the GPS now at this point. We might be able to finish this field without having to dump our trailer. Our little piggies are going to be happy. I have tried everything to get Tranquil Waters frame rates up again. I don't know what's broken. I probably should, and I'll tell you, if we were towards an earlier part of the Let's Play, I would I'd delete our shader cache. I would go through all the stuff I talked about in that other videos I made regarding game stutter. I would go through all of that, but we are near the end of this map and I'm just not going to deal with it. I have a feeling that somewhere along the line, maybe a little bit of my shader cache got corrupt, because it happened like overnight. Like the game was super smooth, and then for some reason all of a sudden frame rates just started taking a dump. And I talked about it, I know, in one of our episodes, where I felt like Tranquil Waters is slowly disintegrating before my eyes. And it's nothing to do with Stevie and the actual map itself. I've loaded Tranquil Waters, a new Tranquil Waters map, and it seems like it's pretty smooth. I think it has to do with either a mod that I have or something that I've added that it's not too happy about. It's not too bad. It gets worse when you're over by the cows, and of course, like I think I showed you last time on the last episode when we were selling our booze with that auto load mod, that thing can wreak havoc on the old frame rate. It's going to be close. We're at 92, 90, 93%. I think we're going to be all right. I think we can maybe pick up some scraps, and we should be good to go. Let's get a little bit of air if we can. Oh, no lift there. Well, this thing corners really nicely. I'm impressed. There's no flipping on this thing. Oh, that's our air right there. All right. Oh, we'll do it. We'll get a jump in here before we call it. I'm not worried about every last little potato, but there's a couple little strips I think we can manage to get. Where are we at? 93. Yeah, see, it gets to the point where it's probably just not worth it. This is probably 100 liters, maybe 200 liters of potatoes that we really don't need. I think our pigs are going to be happy with the potatoes we've gotten for them now. Let's ooh, I might have gotten a little bit of a slide there, maybe. All right, let's line up and let's see if we can get a jump. I think it's right over here. Catch some air. Does this sit right over here? No, Brad, you missed it. You missed it. You missed it. There you go. There's one. Yeah, it's right there where that bush is. Let's get one more jump in. I think we should catch some air right about here. Come on, baby. Lift. Seriously, Brad? Seriously, dude? Do you not see the hill like right there in front of you? Oh, she's got some weight on her now too. I guess that's what, almost a million pounds of a million liters of potatoes. Million pounds. A million liters of potatoes are gonna weigh you down a bit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Nice. All right, let's go. I've had my fun time. Wait, is it? The whole time the thing's been turned on this whole time. That's fantastic. All right, let's get our little chute out. I don't think this is gonna hold a million. We've got 200 more thousand. Let's get the old JD back to the farm. Come on, buddy. Pedals down, man. I got it to the boards. That, my friends, is how we are going to harvest carrots, by the way. I'm not sure if I'll use the 62 mile an hour head. I guess we might as well. We can go slower if we want to. I was thinking about, instead of using this one though, I was kind of thinking about using that wide head that we used for the onions, I think it was, or maybe it was for the beets. I like that wide head. So we might end up going that route. All right, let's see if we can. I think this. I think, yeah, this one will take some taters. Stevie's pig food producing. Looks like we got paid for our milk. Just getting my adult stogie taken care of. How much did you dump in? Oh, you dumped in? Holy moly. It did take Oh, sweet Mother Mary. It would have taken 1,000,000. Look at this, though. All 3 of the pig foods. Wow. It took till one of our last episodes to get there. But we're making pig food. And we're storing pig food. Should we be selling it? Man, I almost burnt my new pop filter. Getting my stogie a little close to you, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, pop filter. I can't believe how much they charge for pop filters. If any of you... oh, boy. I feel stupid even saying... Is it on fire? No, okay. Thought maybe I got a little... That would suck. I don't know if any of you have ever bought a pop filter for your mic. There's a lot of different ones out there. What am I doing? Looking for pig food. That's what I'm doing. Sugar beets. Boy. Don't even get me started on alphabetizing this stinking list. I mean, how difficult would that really be? Answer? Not. All right, skip it. I don't even care. Don't even care. Selling. And actually... Judas, please. We have one type of pig food being made here. What are we missing? Sugar beets and sunflowers. Sweet. I forgot we do have carrots being produced by our greenhouses. So... let's sell this pig food as well. Once we get our sugar beets harvested, boom. And does this pig food need sugar beet? Soybeans. Oh, boom. Our soybeans. We're going to be getting soybeans. When did we do sorghum? We did sorghum. Oh, that's right. We did. We did just do sorghum. Corn, barley. Yeah, we're in good shape. Everything else is going to go into these stinking pig food production facilities. I'm almost tempted. How much to upgrade? Oh, that's it? 22,000? Yes. How much to upgrade it again? 24,000? Yes. How much for the Stevie upgrade? This is usually more. Oh, no, thank you. We don't want to do that right now. But this other pig food production, yeah, we can upgrade this thing till the cows come home. Or the pigs come home. All that's going to do, obviously, is it increases storage, which we don't really need, but it does speed up the process as well, which is kind of nice, which is what we're wanting to do. Did you empty? You did not empty. Okay. Methinks the other thing that we had to consider, but I didn't really take the time to bother with, is chances are probably pretty good that we're going to have a lot of potatoes left over. You know what I'm saying? We probably won't have enough corn and canola to match how much potatoes we have in here. But I'm just not that worried about it. Maybe if it was earlier on in the game, we would pay a little more attention to that, because otherwise those potatoes are going to be sitting in that pig food production facility for ever and ever, amen. I'm going to park my buddy here, and we can go ahead and return the potato head. And you actually, let's just dump potatoes. You know, there is let's not, let's leave them here for a minute. I'm going to think about this for a minute because there is a potato washer somewhere on this map. Is there not? I never, that's never going to leave my memory and my brain. Did you not, that lawyer, I was watching that listening to Serial. I don't know if any of you have ever listened to the Serial podcast. If you like true crime podcasts, of course you probably have then listened to Serial. The first season of Serial was the best. And that was with that high school kid that supposedly killed his girlfriend, right? Well, man, where's the potato washer? I thought there was a potato washer. His original lawyer, Potato Cleaning by Stevie. That's what I'm talking about. Do we need to buy this thing? I'm kind of hoping we don't, but I bet we do. Okay. Not now. Maybe if we end up with, we're going to end up with a surplus of cash. There's no question about it. With all the compost we have, we're going to end up with a lot of money with that compost when we sell that compost. How much money do we have? 1.1? We do need to... How much are you? And how much are you? Okay, let's go ahead and buy that. I don't think we need to worry about... Yeah, that's not going to need... Precision farming map. So now we are down to one field to purchase. And that's the big boy 17. Actually, it's the second, the junior to the big boy, which was 20. And what do we need? A couple, like 2 point some million? 2 million, just a shade over 2 million. All right. We'll be able to manage that. And then maybe we'll get the potato cleaning facility and clean the rest of our taters. Kind of wish there was a carrot cleaning facility. Wouldn't mind cleaning carrots. Don't know why, but excuse me. But that sounds like fun. Well, that is actually going to wrap it up for September because we don't have anything else to do in September as far as harvesting goes. I'll wash you up a little bit, buddy. So we'll have to plan on what we want to do for our carrot harvest. We've got a lot of carrots to harvest. I think the large head that we use, that we leased last time, does not fit this T440. So I had to lease a different T440. So actually, I don't even know why I washed this now. I guess I'll just be a good steward. And I will return that one. We can release it if we need to. But I'll return that. And what I'm looking for... Actually, now that I think about it too... How did I find that? How did I find that? Was it the Homer pack or the... Was that a Grimmy or a Homer? That's a Homer, right? .4 meters. We don't want that. I need a... And it's not by Giants because they don't... Homer Pterodos pack by FM Modding. 12 meters. Yes. Potatoes. Yeah, that's the bad Mama Jamba right there. Actually, no, sorry, carrots. That's the bad Mama Jamba. How fast can we get it up to? 15 miles an hour? That's not too bad for basically double the width. And we can color it like carrots. In fact, I'll go on Google and that's actually not bad. I'll go on Google and see if I can find a color code for carrots that we can put into the old custom color configurator here. And we'll see if we can carrot out our dealio. So that's, wow, 106,500. Man, that's not cheap, is it? And we need sugar beets too. Well, I think that'll be good because we can then lease. Oh, that kind of sucks though. What's the difference? Oh, the miles per hour. 37 miles an hour, 27 miles an hour. Unfortunately, if we go with the wide head, it's just unfortunate. This thing only holds 60,000 liters. Whereas the other one that we were just using holds 100,000 liters. I might do a little modification on that mod. I think we should do that. Alright, maybe that's what I'll do. I might modify the mod to hold 100,000. Sometimes that goes well. Sometimes it doesn't go well. Sometimes you do a modification like that and it doesn't bode well. It's like all of a sudden potatoes are like stacking way too high off the top of the truck or whatever, but we'll see how it looks. We'll see how it goes. But that's going to wrap it up for our time here today, that is, in Tranquil Waters. I'm going to prepare us for our big Oktoberfest. That'll be Monday. Looking forward to that. I hope I see you all then. Stay safe wherever you are. If you're in an area where you got to do a lot of snow shoveling, take a lot of breaks. Don't hurt yourself. It's not worth it. Or get a neighbor with a snowblower if you need one. And I'll see you all Monday back here on Tranquil Waters. Thanks again, everyone. Leave a like if you would. I'd sure appreciate that if you enjoyed the video. And as always, feel free to subscribe. Check out our Discord. And I'll see you all real soon. Bye for now.